Hey everybody, it's Chris, aka Mr. Ramon 420, coming in with a brand new episode of Movie Review Monday. How was everybody's weekend? Hopefully it was good. If not, I'm terribly sorry to hear about that. Today I'm going to be doing a quirky little review on a sweet little controversial film made back in 2000. And the film is called Subconscious Cruelty. Subconscious Cruelty was written and directed by Karim Hussain. And if you don't know who he is, he's the cinematographer for a Hobo with a Shotgun. I'm pretty sure you've seen that. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I kind of had to block it because there was some nudity on there and, don't want to get flagged or anything. So, Now, trying to explain the plot of Subconscious Cruelty is a little difficult. Basically, at the beginning of the film, it tells you there's two sides of the brain. The left side consists of your logic, your understanding, your thinking things through everything. And your right side consists of your imagination, your fantasies, your nightmares, everything that you want and desire. And basically it tells you that you have to destroy the left side of your brain. How are you going to do that? Well, through certain patterns and ways, and actually by watching this film. Kind of helps. Now, the film is made up into 5 different parts. The first part involves a woman sitting flat on the table, with a blanket on her top of her face, and another woman coming up, stroking her body, going down to her stomach, and further down south. Then coming back to her stomach, taking a scalpel, slicing stomach open, and pulling out an eyeball. That's right, an eyeball. It just gets weirder from there. The second story involves a brother who has incestuous fantasies about his sister. He loves her quite a bit, and there's quite a bit of fantasies that involve it. One day she accidentally gets pregnant by a guy that she's seen, and the guy just never sees her again, but the brother's there to take care of her, make sure that she gets the baby out and about and ready to go for life. This becomes a huge problem. Um, he becomes so enraged with his sister that by the end of the story, oh man, it's pretty horrific. I'm just saying, okay, he he takes care of the sister and the baby, not in a sexual way, but he does it in a way that's just so wrong. I mean, I can't really describe it. And truly, I really don't want to describe it for a lot of people. This is going to be really squeamish and really disgusting to a lot of people. Now, the third story involves basically about 7 or 8 people lying naked in a field, basically having an orgy with Earth. It's just, that's the best way to describe it, an orgy with the Earth. One guy starts kind of reaching through a hole and puts his fist down there, and all of a sudden, blood comes out. I mean, there's just tons and tons of blood. I mean, when you're having fun with the Earth, there's just an excessive amount of blood that comes involved in it. One girl breaks a twig off a branch, and blood starts pouring out of the tree. It just becomes really weird and bizarre and extremely bloody for a lot of people. I don't think will be able to handle this. The fourth story involves a mild-mannered man who, works in an office building and does work 9 to 5, and then comes home and sleeps in his bed and has fantasies of just pain with pleasure. And there's a man in a suit that's just standing above him, but you're not sure if he's actually there or not. You're telling him you want to release and destroy the left side of your brain. And there becomes a huge, horrific torture scene, which is really painful to watch. I mean, oh wow, it becomes vicious and cruel and ooh, 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 ooh. I don't want to say exactly what happens. It just becomes, just a wrong scene. The fourth story involves a mild-mannered man who, works in an office building and does work 9 to 5, and then comes home and sleeps in his bed and has fantasies of just pain with pleasure. And there's a a man in a suit that's just standing above him, but you're not sure if he's actually there or not, and telling him you want to release and destroy the left side of your brain. And there becomes a huge, horrific torture scene, which is really painful to watch. I mean, oh wow, it becomes vicious and cruel and ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I don't want to say exactly what happens. It just becomes, oh, just a wrong scene. And finally, the fifth scene in the film involves Jesus and three cannibal girls. Basically, the girls decide that they're going to enjoy the appetite of Jesus. This would probably be sacrilegious to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure it is. This is watching to see. I'm thinking like, oh shit, they were able to get away with it. It was intense and really gruesome. By the end, there's intestines all over the place and extremely bloody. Now for my opinion of the film. I really loved it. I had a great time watching it. It's not a long film. It's 80 minutes long, but here's the thing. Apparently there's another version that's 92 minutes long. I believe people were able to get it through Sazuma.com, but Sazuma's, closed forever. So the only way to get that, subconscious cruelty is through, overseas. And basically the only one that a lot of people can pick up is this. It is really an artistic feature to be seen. I really had a great time watching it. It is gruesome, it is bloody, it is sacrilegious, it's perverted, it's wrong. I had a lot of fun watching it. Does that make me a sick person? Probably, but truthfully, it was done in such a way where I'm not confused at all. I enjoyed it a lot. There was things about it that just you question yourself, am I supposed to enjoy this? No, I'm not, but I'm going to anyway. It's a fantastic film, and Karim, did a great job. Truthfully, I want to see his other two films, because I remember Kevin Stillwood, 1057, doing a review of Ascension, and that's something I also want to see. Even though there's not really much blood or nudity in it, I still want to check out to see what he has to offer that. For this is fantastic. And for a film that took 6 years to make, it came out pretty damn well. I was impressed with it. If you get a chance and you can find a copy, go for it. But truthfully, if you can't find a copy, the best way to go for this is checking out ioffer.com. Usually they sell like $9 DVD-Rs of this. This is definitely an official copy. It's a 2-disc special edition with a special behind-the-scenes look at it. I think it's called A Subconscious Cruelty Christmas. About how we got to this point and how we were able to make it. I have to tip my hat to Karim. Fantastic work. With what money you were able to put into the budget for this film and your ideas for these, for these stories, which is fantastic. Karim, good job. If you're watching this, and I doubt you are, just incredible work, fantastic job, and if I ever meet you, I want to shake your hand. This is just incredible. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Tune in tomorrow where I'm going to be reviewing Triangle. I have to thank Sujit, aka Gangsta965084 for sending me that. I'm going to be looking forward to checking out, but this is just definitely fantastic. And if I was able to enter into a contest where I was able to show my top 10 sickest movies that I really enjoy, this would be in it. If I was able to enter into a contest, but unfortunately I'm banned. I don't know why. But guys, thank you so much. Again, I really appreciate your time for checking out the video. You guys are fucking awesome. You fucking rock. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Rate, comment, subscribe, and don't drink the Kool-Aid. Later.